Hi everyone, my name is Tim and all welcome to another edition of Smelly Sweet. Before we dive into today's episode, make sure to hit the subscribe button because I have some exciting news coming up on this channel. It is about a new house, a new Swedish house entering the market in a week or two. I've been invited to the premises to get a guided tour or something like that. It is a clone house, so let me know in the comment section down below what you think about clone houses. Is there a market, is there a place in this fragrance world for clone houses? Now, I already tried two of their offerings, their interpretations of two fragrances, well-known fragrances, and they were very close, but just a little spray, so I can't talk too much yet about the longevity and the projection and stuff like that, but they were very close in the scent. So stay tuned, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Now, today's episode is about my wife's fragrances. I have 7 fragrances in front of me. I will list a timeline up here for you. If you're just curious about one particular fragrance or what I think about that one, you can go fast forward to the time. Some of them I just going to talk quickly about every fragrance because I think most of them are well known. Now let's dive into this one. I asked my wife, where and when do you use your fragrances? For what reasons? She has come to the conclusion that we all should be at that, fuck it, I wear whatever I like. So I try to really break her down, try to get some answers out of her, but she is at the point that it is only at work where she really takes care of what she wears. Because she works in a school with kids with special needs, and in the school world in Sweden it isn't allowed to wear too much perfume and to smell too strong. And actually the first fragrance I'm going to show you that she wears to work is strong projecting and that is Parfums de Delina. But she just apply 1 tops 2 sprays. And the reason she breaks her own rules is because this has a calming effect on some of the kids that she takes care of. And I think that is quite amazing. You have this is a sparkly fragrance, you have a rhubarb sparkly opening, you have some roses in this one. And this one is a fragrance that I think is very feminine. I couldn't see myself wearing it at least. I do know that some of you don't like to see gender in a fragrance, but I think it is a nice way of describing a fragrance that you know which direction it goes, if it is masculine or if it is feminine. It is an easy way to describe a fragrance, and I think this one is very feminine. You heard all about it, and amazing that it could have that effect on kids. Another fragrance that she pulls out of to work is LAVAVON's Aqua. You have a lot of citrus notes in this one, orange as well, is really heavy on the orange, I think, and also some spices in here. This one is a sparkly fragrance and it is a happy fragrance, and my wife is always happy. Well, yes, of course, she's married to me, so she has all the reasons to be happy. So, anyway. No, but my wife is a sparkly personality, so I think she matches this fragrance really good, really well. And it is uplifting. It is uplifting, it is sparkling, it is fresh, so it's a great fragrance at a good price as well if you will search it. I don't list prices because I know that doing research is the best way to find the best price. You do get offers sometimes from discounters and stuff like that, so always do research when you search your fragrances. Another fragrance that she wears more in the summertime is Jo Malone's Blackberry and Bay. And from Jo Malone fragrances, what's listed on the bottle, what stands on the bottle is what you get. So you do get a lot of bay, just sniffing it off the top, you do get a lot of bay out of this one. A fragrance she wears in the summertime to her lighter airy dresses. I think yet again this is also uplifting, but not uplifting in a sparkly way, but still it is an uplifting fragrance. Now we start to come to a little bit more of those deeper, darker, sweeter scents maybe. Let's start off by talking about a well-known fragrance, Black Opium by Yves Saint Laurent. This is the intense version. Reading on reviews and stuff like that, I often see people say, I don't wear it, I don't like it, it is boring, everybody wears it. But there's a fucking good reason because everybody wears it, because it is damn good. And this one has some added absinthe, some added licorice compared to the original one, which just adds deepness, darkness, mysteriousness to the fragrance. I like it, I enjoy it on my wife, and she knows it. She often pulls, she doesn't know that I know. You can say like that. But she often pulls this one out when she's trying to negotiate with me. Because she knows, and I know that no as well, that I'm less likely to say no. But no, when she sees this video, I'm on to you. Anyway, let's move on to LAVAVON, another one. And this one is Thinare, very close to Baccarat Rouge. And I think this is pretty unisex. And when we bought this one, we bought it for us. We often share fragrances, but we try not to wear them at the same time, because that would be kind of confusing, I guess. But I really enjoy this one. I really love this one on my wife, and I think it is the sexiest fragrance on a lady that I've smelled yet. The reason I think this is better than Baccarat Rouge is just the price point. There are also some differences between this one and Baccarat Rouge. This one settles a little bit more, but it is that cotton candy feeling you get out of it. And she's told me, hands off, this is mine. She doesn't want to share it with me anymore, and I'm fine with that, because I don't want to destroy that for her, because she smells amazing when she wears that fragrance. Another fragrance that we actually do share is swedoft x-oud. And fragrances from swedoft are high quality, and they really react well with your body chemistry. I recently did a post on my Instagram about Rasputin, I believe it was, and that one is, you always discover something new when you wear Rasputin. And when I have done a video about this one on this channel, go and check it out. But that is on me, how that smells. So actually, I think to give this one justice, I should smell it off a strip or a paper strip, but that's not the way I do things mostly, because on me the leather note is really prominent. The opening, you have the black currant, but soon on me the leather is the most prominent note. So my wife doesn't like to wear heavy leather fragrances that are heavy on the leather, because she feels that it is a bit too dark, a bit too masculine for her to pull it off. But I challenged her one day and I said, we're going to a restaurant, you have your black leather jacket on, please, please, please try this one. So she did. And amazingly, the leather note on my wife wasn't that prominent. Just a small hint of leather on my wife. The black currant was the most prominent note, and that stayed there for a very long time on her. And then the oud, and it is not it is a gentle oud kicked in, and adds kind of a smoky vibe to it. So a black currant smoky oud vibe on my wife was what this one was about. And really strong projection as well. 2 meters, 3 meters, and I really felt it coming over me when the wind turned that way. So a really good fragrance. This is so unisex it can be, and yes, I love it on my wife and I love it when I wear it. So if you know both boys and girls, check that one out. The last one, Parfums de Marly Cassili, the latest addition to her collection. We both are like Parfums de Marly very much, and I really love this one on her. You have the plum accord, you have the vanilla straight away, you have great projection, great longevity, some white florals as well. A great fragrance, and I would say to you, if you have a girly girlfriend, girly wife, girly fiance, maybe you should buy this one as a Christmas gift for her. It is ace. That was all for today. I managed to keep it within 10 minutes. So until the next time, stay safe and be well. Bye.